Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Rick from TAC-HILL. I've gotten a couple requests now. One was from Low Budget Survival. The other one was from Maple House Knives and Bushcraft to show a little bit as to how I brand and stuff like that. So you see, I got a pencil here. And this is just some cheap roll pin that I found at the dollar store, and I thought about making a handle out of it, but as you can see here, it's not the best wood, so it won't work very well. But basically, I have this here crafting iron, and it's already heated. This is like a calligraphy pen type tip. And basically what I do for the handles is I'll just take the pencil and, for example, we'll just do a quick little skull on there. You know, nothing fantastic or anything, just a quick little skull. And I'm not even going to do any teeth or anything. I'll just going to throw it on there. Just to kind of give an idea of how I do it. Okay, so that's just a quick little jot of a skull. Okay, so I do the drawing of whatever it is that I'm wanting, and then I come in with the brander, and I just set it on there and follow around it. And for the branding, you kind of got to go slow unless it's a super soft wood, because what happens if you go too fast, basically you end up burning parts of the wood heavily and other parts not at all, and then you end up with dots and stuff in the actual burning itself. So you don't want to go too fast, but you don't want to go super slow either. It's kind of like you got to find a happy medium. And this is what I do. This is how I do it. And granted, this is not the best skull or even one that I took time with, but it just kind of shows you what exactly I do to get them. Now, obviously, I could go in here and fill in the teeth. I could darken in the eyes if I want to, or whatever. Sometimes, too, I'll just be sitting there and decide to try and do something freehand. I'm not the best freehand, just because, you know, it's when you're working with a brander, it kind of takes control if you don't have a design already. But for example, if I was to try and do a little bit of the scroll work style stuff that I like to do on some of them, now that looks like an S, right? But if you go super fast, like I said, it'll mess up. So you want to try and kind of go slow with it. You definitely do not want to rush into doing it. And I'm no master at it by any means, but I have learned some pretty cool things along the way. One thing I did learn is the ferro rod that I made for Nathan and Rob out of the antlers, branding antler with this thing, because it only, the maximum heat that this produces is 700 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's not really hot enough to brand into the antler very well. I actually spent many hours just doing those simple brands that I did on those. And the reason being is because, like I said, the temperature is just not right. Really, for something like that, you would need a lot more temperature. But I wanted to make them for him, and so I took the time to do it. Everybody at the house here thought I was nuts spending that much time, but you kind of get an idea of you know, stuff like that. You can do it freehand. For the skulls, I love skulls, and I love all kinds of skulls. You could do freehand skulls as well. Skulls are a little harder to do freehand, just because, especially if you want to have any depth to it or anything like that, it becomes a whole lot easier to draw it with pencil first to get the type of image that you're looking for. Mostly because even though an eraser doesn't work that great on wood, as long as you're not pushing hard, you can actually erase fairly easy. And it's something that I really enjoy doing, and I hope to just continue to get better at it. And I hope this gives you guys a little bit of info as to the process for branding it. Now you can pick this brander up at Walmart for Maple House Knives and Bushcraft. I'm not sure, he's over in Germany, and I'm not sure, see, I already messed up a little right there. I'm not sure if you guys have a Walmart there, but I'm sure you have craft stores, and you could pretty much go to any craft store and pick one up. Could possibly even get one online. This ran me, I think it was $15, so they're pretty inexpensive. And once you start doing it, you kind of want to start getting into it more and more and more. And I would love to get a better branding setup. Now this one here does come with different bits. You gotta watch out too, because one thing that I've learned, and Rob can attest to this, Houseboat Rob can attest to this, because I sent him a picture, and you can kind of see right there the flesh still burned to it. I made the mistake one day when I was doing the antler. I was really tired from work, and was working on the antler, and I wasn't even thinking, and I grabbed this area. From this heat shield forward is extremely hot, and it will just burn the hell out of your skin. So you gotta kind of pay attention to that. It's really a bit of a pain, but basically, yeah, that's what I do, guys. I mean, I take the brander and just work it around and try and get the look and the feel. And like I said, I'm no artist or anything, so you don't have to be extremely skilled to do it. So long as you can draw basic designs and stuff, it shouldn't be too much of an issue. And you know, I mean, technically, you could probably get away with tracing stuff if you wanted to, but I have no idea how you would get it onto the wood, and so that would pose a whole nother set of problems if you chose to go that path. For me, it's just easier to try and draw the designs and then use the brander to get them in there. Like I said, I don't do anything fantastic, but I enjoy doing it a lot, and I hope this answers your guys' question as to how I do it. And Hope you guys are having a great day. And remember, my friends, in order to thrive, you need to strive to survive. And I'm sorry, every time I try to video, it just seems it never fails. There's a plane that has to come and mess with me. And it drives me insane. But that's the way it is, I guess. Also, guys, just to let you know, I do love the art of graffiti. Not that I believe that people should go and vandalize anything, because I don't. I just love the art of it, and I think that it's really cool. Yeah, you can see here the wood on the inside is actually a little bit harder than the wood on the outside, and because of that, you gotta go way slower. And I mean, that'll take a toll on you after a while. It doesn't seem like it at first, but after a little while with just trying to go super slow, it'll start to wear on you, and you're just like, man, you want to go fast. But you can see here, as I go fast, I get nothing. If I go medium pace, I get like a really light line. So you got to kind of slow it down and just kind of inch your way down the wood. And even still, sometimes you'll have that where I slipped a little as I was doing it, and then I went to go and hit that spot that I did, and I burned into it. And that's another thing, is you don't want to stay in one spot, because as you stay in one spot, it's just going to continue to burn that spot until it's a very strong area, so it ruins the rest of whatever you're trying to draw. Anyway, guys, I hope this video isn't too long, and I have no idea how long it's ran for, but I hope this gives you some information into how I do it, and hope you guys are having a great day. I'll see you later.